I'm going to open this public meeting and turn it over to Jenny Dintley.
Thank you, Council President. I'm going to read a notice that the Community Development Block Grant Program requires. So bear with me as I read through something that is kind of wordy, but is required. So the city is eligible for a 2023 Community Development Block Grant from Business Oregon. Community Development Block grants come from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The grants can be used for specific public facilities and housing improvements, primarily for persons with low and moderate incomes. Approximately 12 million will be awarded to Oregon and non-metropolitan cities and counties in 2023. The maximum grant that the city, a county, or county can receive is 2.5 million for public works projects. The city is in the process of preparing an application for a 2023 Community Development Block Grant from Business Oregon for design and engineering of sanitary sewer improvements. It is estimated that the project will benefit at least 14,250 persons, of whom 51.65% will be low or moderate income. A public hearing will be held by the City Council at 6:45 on Wednesday, March 1st, 2023 at St. Helens City Council Chambers in City Hall located at 265 Strand, St. Helens, Oregon 97051. The purpose of this hearing is for City Council to obtain citizen views and to respond to questions or comments about community development block and how community development and housing needs, especially the needs of low and moderate income persons, as well as the needs and other needs in the community that might be assisted with a community development block grant project and the proposed project. Written comments are also welcome and must be received by today, Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. Both oral and written comments will be considered by City Council in deciding whether to apply. The location of the public hearing is accessible to persons with disabilities. Please contact City Hall if you need any special accommodations to attend or participate in this meeting. More information about Oregon Community Development Block Grants, the proposed project, and records about the city's past use of Community Development Block Grant funds is available for public review at City Hall, 265 Strand Street, St. Helens, Oregon 97051 during regular business hours. Advance notice is requested. If special accommodations are needed, please contact City Hall at 503-397-6272 so that appropriate assistance can be provided. Permanent involuntary displacement of persons or businesses is not anticipated as a result of this proposed project. If displacement becomes necessary, alternatives will be examined to minimize the displacement and provide required or reasonable benefits to those displaced. Any low and moderate income housing that is demolished or converted to another use will be replaced. So that's the extent of the required notice. Kathy does have a map that we prepared of the proposed sanitary sewer improvement project design and engineering. I don't know if you can zoom in at all. Awesome. I think it's pretty legible. So what this map is showing, and Sharon, our engineering manager, is also here to answer any questions about the proposed project. But this project is focused on addressing the design and engineering for high priority sewer capacity improvements to our sanitary sewer. So Sharon, if you want to talk any more about it, can open it up.
Yeah, so the grant will fund the design of the specifically Basin 6 and Basin 4 that you could see on the map. Basin 6 is basically the sewer main on Gable Road and on Sykes Road. And Basin 4 is basically the sewer main that kind of runs through all the backyards along kind of parallel to Columbia Boulevard. And those will be the primary ones. Basin 5, we are going to do the design for that, but the construction will probably be put off because some of the flow from Basin 4 is going to be rerouted, which will probably buy us some time.
Also on this map, the legends is a little bit cut off, but we had a housing needs analysis that was done in 2019, and as part of that, they looked at all of the buildable land in the city. So I think this is telling that most of our buildable land, both commercial and residential, is on the west side of the highway. And Basin 6 serves a majority of that. And so in order to have new development, new housing, a growing community, these improvements are needed. And the CDBG program focuses on low to moderate income families, and I think this is well within the intended benefiting population. So it's a really needed project in the community. About it.
Can I ask for questions? Any comments or questions on that? Well, then state your name, please.
My name's Nicholas Helmick, and I was just wondering, for the streets that it's gonna be on, is there gonna be like any remodel of the roads or tearing up of the roads, or is it gonna be more so on the easement where the like the pipes are laid?
So Basin 6 improvements will all be in the right of way.
Okay.
Basically, it will be in the streets.
Okay, gotcha.
Basin 4, which is that pink one that you could see on the east side of town, that's gonna be all backyard.
Okay, gotcha. Is this public comments for just this, or is there, can I say something else, or no? Just pertaining to this right now? Okay, okay, sounds good. That's cool, cool. Thank you so much.
Good questions. Anyone else?
Is this addressing, I couldn't tell, the development that's going up on Pittsburgh Road, the new, I think it's 38 or 40 houses. Where the sewer,
On Elkridge.
yeah, that development, is this not affecting, because I thought that was one of your number one priorities to get that one fixed.
Are you talking about the Comstock dock?
Yeah,
The Comstock one would be served by the Sykes Road, Gables Road.
Basin 6. Yeah,
it does.
it does. Yep.
Yeah.
And in fact, you can see the Comstock property is right off of Sykes Road there. It's the long, skinny tan property that is residentially zoned and undeveloped.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you for pointing that out, Jay.
Steve Trovis, is there any definition required for what low and medium income is along these lines?
Yes, it's set by the US Census.
Okay,
And yep,
as compared to, oh, we only have $100 million homes here, but that's low for us. But there is a definition for low income.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments? Is that it then?
is there any others?
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes.
Hey, this is Art online.
Here,
Still got time for a quick comment?
yep, go ahead.
I'm looking at, I think, an old map here, Basin 6. Is that again, Gable Road? Where we're going to tear that up and replace the sewer collection line?
It's between Gable and Sykes.
The sewer main is on Gable Road. There's one on Gable and then the one on Sykes, and they tie in together at the highway.
So Gable Road that we just waited for years, repaved a year ago, and now we're going to tear it up. Is that what I'm hearing?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, just wanted to see how we go about planning and how this all works out. Appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Okay. Any other comments online? We'll go ahead and close this meeting.
Give me about 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
It's
Yeah. 6.